I'm home court, it's standing trial. Why ain't I see you round back when I was down? I'm home court, it's standing trial. Why ain't I see you round back when I was down? They ain't believe in me in the beginning, but wanna hang around now they see me winning. I'm home court, it's standing trial. Why ain't I see you round back when I was down?
Yo, it's your boy Big Court from the Holding Court Podcast. Today's episode is sponsored by the ice cream man himself, Master P, Master Crunch Cereal. This is the Honey Nut Toasted Oats, available in all grocery stores. So go to your local grocery store and pick this up. And this is a cool collectible box, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is pretty dope. Master Crunch Cereal. Go pick yours up. Salute.
Would you get into politics if you had a chance?
If I could,
Yeah.
I definitely would.
Would you?
I definitely would.
What would you? What would be your soapbox? What would be your mission? Boskoe100 running for, let's just say, mayor of LA or governor of California. What would you do?
I want to be mayor of Inglewood.
Mayor Inglewood. What would you do? How would you help the city?
First of all, I would start by getting housing for all the homeless. We got to start by getting these homeless off the streets. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
It's so
I'm
bad now,
I'm tired of riding through LA and certain parts of town and just seeing a whole tent city. Like people literally like on the side of freeways, just like, you know what I mean? Like, just got a whole like tent condo right here. Like it's just crazy. It's like we got to do something about that for one.
Mm-hmm.
And then for two, I think we need to focus more on the youth and having more programs and having more things available so they don't, like, you know what I mean? So they don't just run to the streets. Like, basically, like when I was a kid, like it was things available, but it wasn't like, we just need more things that, you know what I mean? More things that are interesting to kids that kids will be into, to give them
Something.
an alternative as opposed to the streets.
The sports programs,
You know what I mean?
music programs, all
Like,
of that.
yeah, we have sports programs. but
Computer
like,
program.
I think we need more program because everybody's not into sports. Like me, I wasn't into sports.
Yeah.
So, you know, we had football and but I wasn't into sports.
Yeah.
So I just think we just need more programs to, you know what I mean?
What about mentorship? Think
All
that's
of that,
important?
like, yeah, like
You
I'm
think-
really big into that. Like right now,
Yeah.
like me personally, I'm trying to really get into like more like nonprofit and more community. You
Real
know what
talk,
I mean?
real talk.
Being more involved in the community. And
Yeah, that's you. Do you think that maybe if you had a because you said, I know up to a point you had your father in the house. Do you think if you had maybe a mentor, you probably would have made different choices?
I definitely think if my father, cause it wasn't like I had other mentors, but I definitely think like, cause the way my father was and the way he was raised, I definitely think my life would have went a slightly different direction. Like, you know what I mean?
So you say you wasn't into sports. I'm curious. What were your interests outside of the streets and rapping?
Karate,
Really?
rap. Yeah, I was into karate. Like, that was my other thing. Like just like we was under all the rappers, everything karate was. the
Yeah.
shit.
Did you ever take karate?
Yeah.
What'd you take?
I took karate, taekwondo.
Yeah. What belt did you get?
I was a kid, so I never I think karate I might have made it to like green belt.
Okay.
And I think taekwondo I was like made it orange belt or
Okay.
something. Like, it was never like two, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I took Kempo and Aikido.
I took a little of that too, but it wasn't too long. It was like we ended up moving and you know.
So you wanted to be what, a sensei, or you just?
No, I just
liked
I always was into karate movies and you know what I mean? So you know, naturally like, you know, you be at school and they give you the paper, oh yeah, karate classes. Like,
Yeah.
oh mom, I want to sign up for karate
Yeah.
classes. Like, you know what I mean?
What's your favorite karate movie?
You know, strangely, like, I mean, let's see.
Did you get into the ninja flicks too?
Ninja was cool, but it wasn't like I was more karate for me. Like
it's more
Chuck,
ninja
it
for
was
me.
more Chuck Norris, and like the ninja thing was kind of like
Yeah, see,
you
I
know what
like
mean?
American Ninja and shit like that.
It was cool growing up. I mean, I liked everything karate
Yeah.
growing up, but I think I was more like I like that hand to hand, kind of like that Bruce Lee,
Okay.
like Lone Wolf McQuade, Chuck
Yeah.
Norris, like shit like that. What was dope? What was that movie? You know, it was a dope ass kung fu movie, Kill Bill.
Oh yeah.
Kill Bill was dope as shit.
Yeah,
like,
it was dope.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kill Bill was dope. A lot of the newer karate movies is like
I ain't even seen no news. They don't even do karate movies and ninja movies like they
not
do.
really. Yeah, they don't really. I mean, they do. It's a lot on like if you look on Netflix or
Yeah.
Tubi, like you know.
Yeah, I fuck with Tubi TV.
Yeah, they got some
Low key, they better than Netflix, but
kinda. They ain't really got shit on there. Like
but they got all the good old shit.
yeah, they got a lot of good.
Tubi
See,
got
that's the
all
thing.
the
Like
old
yeah, if you like old movies,
Yeah.
like see me, I love all that old.
I be
shit,
watching Transformers First Generation.
Yeah, shit
Beast
like that,
Wars.
yeah.
They got Hunter on there too, my nigga.
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah. Hunter, Magnum PI.
Yeah,
They got
yeah.
like all the school shit.
Yeah, so yeah, they don't make ninja movies like they used to, bro. Cause I used to, I wanted to be a ninja. I used to dress up in black and creep through my house.
We all
My
went through
mother
that
was my
phase.
first victim. Like I used to, I promise you, she was my first vic. I used to.
I remember I had a ninja.
She was the ops.
She was the ops, bro.
remember
I would throw paper stars at her and shit.
Me too. I was in the ninja shit. It was just everything. We were just obsessed with karate.
Yeah.
The whole thing, ninjas, everything.
Did you ever? Because I know you boxed like Ganzo. Did you ever box? As a kid?
No, never. I was never into like boxing and shit. Everything was karate. Like that was like that's what I'm saying. Like I would have really like did better if we had like a UFC match. Like if it would have been like you know what I mean, MMA style instead of boxing. I would have really like.
Did you see the fight? Court
With who?
with Ganzo?
No, with him and Ganzo. I
you
seen
did?
some of it.
It's all over YouTube.
Yeah, no, I seen some. We just gonna get to that. We just gonna get to
okay,
that. But
my
fuck
bad.
it, you brought it up. So
Well, we was
but-
talking about karate and fight. You know.
Yeah. So so you and Ganzo, let's fuck it. We'll just get right to it. I was gonna get to it. Let's go. Fuck it. We talking about Ganzo. How did that shit start?
It kind of just like basically like I was doing my thing on the internet. He seen what I was doing. He started kind of like start trying to do the same shit, kind of copy me. I noticed, and I had said some shit one day, like you know what I mean, kind of bad, but it wasn't even like nothing serious. But I said some shit, and then he responded, and just like he like took it as a like opportunity and just started going just like.
Did you know
crazy.
him previous to that? Oh, you didn't even know him.
Never
Okay.
met him. I knew who he was.
Right.
I knew of him.
Right,
You know
right.
what I mean, but I didn't know him personally.
Okay.
We
So
never-
he just started hating on you.
basically.
Okay.
yeah,
so
type shit.
so I remember vaguely y'all used to go back and forth and shit, right?
But he was like, it was like a whole time period where I was ignoring him. Like I wasn't even saying nothing. He was just kept making videos, and I ignored the nigga. And then finally I like, you know what I mean, started like going, you know what I mean, going back in. But I like ignored him for the longest though. Like it was crazy. Yeah.
So then when did it come to a head where you was like, fuck it, I'm finna fight this nigga?
I kind of just like earlier this year, he just got to talking too much, and it was just really like last year, like I think like we had got into it. I told the nigga pull up, like nigga pull up to this, but like pull up to this park right here, nigga. I'm gonna whoop your ass, like pull up. And he was supposed to pull up that day, but he didn't pull up. He say he did, but nigga, I was there when nigga he didn't pull up. But yeah, it kind of went from that, and then I kind of left it alone for the longest. You know, he was always saying some shit, but I was like, you know what I mean? I just ignored it. I left it alone. And then one day, my boy Slab, MMG, he just called me out of nowhere like, hey, I'm locked in with the celebrity boxing people. Is anybody you want to fight? I said, Gonzo, immediately. He said, Gonzo? He like, all right, I'm going to get in touch with him. And he got in touch with Gonzo, and the nigga, you know what I mean? The nigga,
He agreed to
he
it.
accepted,
Yeah,
So.
that's solid. That's solid.
then-
So y'all went into like a training camp or something with that, huh?
Yeah, I mean, not really a training camp. We just
Well,
like,
I mean for y'all's version.
yeah, I got me a trainer and
Yeah.
start working, stop drinking OE, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, that a lot of people don't know, man. That shit hard, dog.
That shit is like
It's
people don't
conditioned. People
understand.
get beat by not being conditioned.
That's how I got beat. Like not beat, but like you know what I mean. It wasn't. I underestimated the physicality.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I just knew in my mind, like, oh yeah, I'm finna whoop this nigga ass. Huh? You know what I mean? Like, I ain't tripping. Like, I ain't got channel. I got this nigga. I got in that ring. That shit was a whole
You almost got beat by your stamina.
Yeah, my own
not even him.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Do Gonzo can he give a punch? Catch you a few times?
Yeah, no, he definitely caught me a few times. Like, I got, you got to taste something to give some. Like, you know, ain't nobody, only Mayweather go through a fight unscathed. Like, you know what I mean? But it wasn't nothing that, it wasn't, you know what I mean?
Now y'all size difference too, cause
that's what I'm saying. He didn't really, you know what I mean?
Smaller than you, right?
Yeah, he a little smaller than me. I mean, he 5'9", 155. No, 5'9", 155, and I'm 5'11", 200.
Okay.
So it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So what was it like? I'm assuming, was that your first time meeting Snoop? Because I know Snoop
No,
commentated.
I met Snoop before.
Oh, okay.
Before I had met Snoop prior to that, like a couple years back at they was doing a big charity event, him and Matt Barnes, and I had finally, that was the first time I actually met him. So this was like the second time.
Yeah. So I mean, go ahead.
You had Too Short there too, right?
Yeah, Too Short. But I knew Too Short already. I met Too Short like a few times. I done went to his Too Short got a compound out here too. I had went and hung out with Too Short a few times. Like, you know what I mean? I done been to shows with Too Short. So I'm a little more like acquainted with Too Short than Snoop Dogg. Like, you know what I mean?
So that was but I think that what y'all did, dog, that shit was commendable because it set a example, especially for the youngsters, you know what I'm saying, to put down the guns.
Scary nowadays, bro. You don't see none of these dudes fighting. Like, even the first dude I seen fight in a long time, King Von, and he immediately get killed. Like, he like one of the first rappers in a long time that, you know what I mean, nigga got out here, saw some shit, took action, got popping, but he hurried up and got killed. It's like, these niggas is scared to fight nowadays. Like,
I feel like Game throws the hands. I've seen Game like videotape.
You seen Game punch people. Like, Game ain't really like got out there, you know. It's always like some opportune shit. Like, Game will be with 50 niggas and run into somebody he beefing with, and he ain't with nobody, and Game will get a punch in, and then the rest of his dudes gonna rat pack them. You know what I mean? Game ain't really met up with nobody and went to go fight. Like, all right, let's meet up. All right, pull up, and it's really a head up one-on-one fight. Like,
would you fight Game?
For what? Like,
no, I'm just saying on a celebrity thing.
I fight any nigga, but it's like, for what? Like, I'm not just like looking for people to fight just because. Like, I know Game.
But you trying to square up with Gilly?
No, because Gilly, we have altercation. Like, we actually.
So where that come from? The whole thing with Gilly?
Gilly, all right, see, Gilly always been annoying as fuck to me, for one. Like, just since back in the day, like, I was fucking with Lil Wayne heavy. Yeah. And my whole introduction to Gilly was always him. Oh yeah, I've never really heard no music from Gilly, but he just came out like, oh yeah, Lil Wayne, he copied me, and but he just always been a corny nigga to me though. Like, honestly, like, not even on no hater shit. Like, you know, it's just something. He always been a corny nigga to me. And then fast forward, I heard him on the internet. Fast forward, something happened, and Nipsey had passed. After Nipsey passing, and they was doing all the big piling up on Slauson and Crenshaw right there. When you know what I mean? When everybody was out there.
Yeah, we was over there.
Yeah, when everybody was out there doing their thing. So I guess he had pulled up, and some young niggas had took some shit from him, like took his watch or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Booked him for some shit. But, you know, cause I know niggas from over there, so I know niggas that was, you know what I mean, closely involved niggas over there. So fast forward, one day he on the internet, and I guess him and Yuckmouth was on a live, like talking, saying some shit. So he just popping fly, and he talking about another nigga and basically like saying like yeah, these niggas get robbed, and these niggas get their chain took, and some shit he was saying. And I like reiterated like whoa, like what about when you got your watch took, nigga, on Slauson, nigga, after Nipsey died, like, you know what I mean? So he just like took that, oh nigga, I ain't never got, like, you know what I mean, went into a whole tirade, and like I wasn't even really like being combative. I was just saying like, hey, hold up, nigga, you saying this, and nigga, what about when you got your watch took on nigga on Slauson? that nigga he took it to heart. Like, oh, this nigga trying to put mustard on my jacket. And I'm like, what the fuck is mustard? I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, this nigga putting mustard on my jacket.
That's a Philly shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? So then after that, I'm like, nigga, you do look like a fucking Frank, though. Like, nigga, so like nigga, you hot dog looking. Yeah, I'm putting mustard. Yeah, I'm putting mustard on your. Like, nigga, so it turned into a whole like joke for me. Like, once he said that, but then. You know, fast forward, I always take little shots at him, but it was never like nothing too like, you know, I was just like, you know, a little
some internet shit.
Yeah, you know, I wasn't tripping. But then all of a sudden, so months had went by and shit been quiet, right? So then all of a sudden, when me and Ganzo had this fight, this nigga jump out of nowhere. Oh, you bitch ass nigga, what you just in my DM out of nowhere. All of a sudden after me and Ganzo fight, oh yeah, you bitch ass nigga, what you yeah, nigga, you niggas can't fight. They're just talking some shit. So now I'm like, oh yeah, nigga, I'm finna whoop your hot dog looking ass, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? So like now it's like, nigga, I'm on your ass, and they're like, nigga, and we got the platform, nigga. So yeah, get up out.
Have you challenged them yet?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I've been saying it since after the fight. Like, since before the fight, I've been saying it. Like, he ain't responding.
He ain't responded yet?
He ain't saying
You think he's scared?
I mean,
because Gilly might be smaller than Ganzo.
But Gilly the one be talking like he got so much hands though. Like that's what I'm saying. Like me, you know, I come from the streets. We can't pick and choose no weight classes. Like when a nigga tripping, I gotta fire your shit up, nigga. You came out that door looking swole as shit, but I'm like, nigga, this nigga tripping. I gotta get on him. Like, you know what I mean? Ain't no, I can't wait, hold on, you too big. Like, I gotta get on you, nigga. So like, you know what I mean?
Hey, So man, you got hella motherfuckers to be wanting to squad with you, dog. Didn't you get into it with the big mouth nigga from Texas? What's his name?
Charleston.
Yeah. I seen him going in on you, bro.
Oh, Lego. I beat the fuck out of Charleston though. Like he don't want to fight though.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, but bruh, he got one eye. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So stop talking, nigga, or at least bring your bitch ass out here so I can slap your face. Like
how did that start? I mean, cause
he just jumped. He just be on the internet just talking and woofing and just like going all off the. You know what I mean? He just got disrespectful and he said some shit that
he said some shit directly about you, or
no, just directly about something that I would take offense to.
Oh,
you know
okay,
what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Was he talking about the West Coast shit?
Yeah, or just a lot of shit. Like, you know what I mean? He be saying it's just like, you know what I mean? Shit that directly offended me as a nigga. Like, you know what I mean? So I just like, you know, I got a platform too, nigga. I got out even on my platform and just we've been going back and forth ever since. We've been going back and forth.
So what if he challenged you to a fight? Would you take it?
I'm challenging him. I've been challenged him. I done said it on most. I just did Say Cheese, Vlad.
Yeah. So everybody turned it down Feuds from Boskoe.
Not everybody.
Except Gonzo.
Just the nigga just basically just the nigga that the only Gonzo accepted immediately. Yeah. I didn't challenge Gilly. I didn't challenge fucking Charleston. I didn't charge even this nigga punk ass nigga Daz sticking his head out like he want to fight. Like, you know, I had some back and forth.
Daz had an issue? Y'all got issues?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Why? Over what?
Man, Daz
that nigga from a whole nother generation.
Daz a bitch too, yeah. Daz is on some whole shit, some old whole shit.
There's some music shit or some off the internet shit?
Basically, Daz was a fan of me. Daz hit me up like, oh yeah, I fuck with you. I fuck with you, dude. You know I be roasting niggas and shit. You know what I mean? So fast forward, he did some clown shit and I roasted the fuck out of him too. So when I roasted him, he got mad as fuck and like went on this whole tirade and just said some overtly disrespectful shit. So then niggas was on his ass like, what's happening? Bring your bitch ass out here. I'll punch on you too. Like, nigga, not even being violent, but it's just that, you know what I mean? Niggas be talking. Yeah. And it's like, you know, I talk a lot too, but it's certain things that I don't say. You know, it's like, you know, they say it's not what you do, it's how you do it.
Yeah.
So it's like certain shit. I might roast a nigga, but it's a particular way, and it's certain particular way that I word my roast where it's not, you know what I mean?
Well, you're not gonna get so personal and disrespectful, but
exactly.
You still it's funny. You still get on his ass,
but it ain't to where a nigga just be ready to put a hit on me and just get me murdered. Like, you know what I mean? I keep it like, you know what I mean? Like, you might be mad at like, fuck this nigga talking shit, but
so the nigga Daz ain't respond to the fade either.
I mean, no, he responded, but this nigga talking about he want $1 million. Like, man, nobody finna give your punk ass no $1 million. Fuck, how the fuck you think you is? Like, oh, I need $1 million. Like, nigga, that's basically your way of bowing out.
Yeah.
Cause you know ain't nobody finna give your punk ass $1 million.
Yeah.
Nigga, fuck finna give $1 million to see
I mean,
that.
shit, so far, it seems like you and Ganzo the only niggas is keeping it G
Feel
like
me?
that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Which I assume you gained respect for Ganzo after that.
Yeah, I mean, any man you love, you go to war, like you go to combat, you mutual combat, you squad, like you know what I mean.
You and Ganzo, y'all cool now.
Yeah, straight.
That's dope.
Cause we squabbled up, like we got
that's
whatever
real
your
shit.
aggression was, should have been
That's
took
real
out in
shit.
that ring.
That's real
So you
shit.
been talking all this shit. I finally punched you in your face. Now I'm not mad no more. I'm like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You punched me, you was mad, whatever you was mad about. You done punched me in my face, nigga. You shouldn't be mad. What you mad about now? Like,
Yeah.
you punched me in my face, I punched you in your face.
Damn. Did you and cause I know you didn't had internet squads with a lot of niggas. Was you and Spider Loc, or was that you that was going back and forth?
Spider Loc's a bitch too. Like that's another nigga, another dick rider. That's another dick rider nigga. Been woofing on the internet for years.
Isn't that the one that game ran down on though? Same one, right?
No, that was 40 Glock. 40.
Yeah, that's
Oh, was it
40?
40?
That was 40 Glock. But yeah, like Spider Loc a bitch too. That nigga just be on it. He been on the internet woofing and talking shit to niggas for years. You ain't seen this nigga fight nobody. Spider Loc a nigga can't even go to his own hood. His own homie from his hood, Snoopy Blue. Like Snoopy Blue been on his ass, want to whoop his ass. He ain't even pulled up for that squad. But like, man, Spider Loc's a bitch.
Damn. And so he obviously ain't took the fade either. Huh?
He not taking no fade. He been running from fades for years. You got homies in your hood want to beat you up. Like nigga, you like, man, that nigga ain't pulling up for no fade.
You know what? You said something on Vlad that was interesting that I thought was super dope and on point when we was talking about NBA YoungBoy and talking about him not respecting his position. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think that is with a lot of these youngsters? You know, because NBA YoungBoy is the leader of the pack, but there's a lot of other young cats like him that have these opportunities, and you know what I'm saying? They literally, their lives have changed, but they just ain't changed with it. You know what I'm saying? Why you think that is?
Because he's still immature. He a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And
I mean,
when
but
you
this
got
nigga,
people
what, 20,
around
21?
you, when you got 20, I think he's 22 now.
Yeah.
I think. But he's a kid though.
Yeah.
Like, you still like, you know what I mean? You not, just because you're 21 don't mean you're a grown man.
Yeah, that's
like,
real.
you know what I mean?
That's
Like
real.
people, you're legally grown, but
Yeah.
you're not.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Being 21 doesn't make you grown.
Absolutely.
Like, you know what I mean? So I just think he still got a lot of growing to do. And I think he just really need to have better people around him, like to God. Like, you know what I mean? You need to have older, more level-headed,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, level-headed people that can guide you in the right way. I think you just need, like, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's a mentor. I mean, I don't want to say what a nigga need, but
Right.
I just know I see his potential.
Yeah,
Like, you know what
for
I mean? It's
sure.
not that I'm hating on him,
Yeah.
but it's just that I see his potential.
Absolutely.
And then me being a dude from the streets, I can see the mistakes that he's making.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, damn, you stupid ass. Like, you know what I mean? If I wish I was 22 in your position.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean. Like, not in his position per se, like life, just the opportunities that you. I wish I had those opportunities at 22.
But
like,
then again, think about it though. You could probably have you was probably on stupid shit at 22 too, because you only have what you have now because you're older. The
Yeah.
lived experience. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
but at the same time, I was always smart and receptive to game though.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I was never, I got in trouble. Like I said, like most of my shit, I only got in trouble for carrying a firearm. And that's basically, that wasn't being stupid.
Yeah.
It's
No, I
like,
know.
you know what I
I know.
mean?
Yeah.
It's basically exercising my amendment rights and shit, but
Yeah.
it's like my Second Amendment, but I went about it the wrong way. So, I mean, like, not that I didn't make no mistakes or I was perfect, but I wasn't that dumb either. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I mean, why you think it's an uptick in I mean, do you think social media play a lot into a lot of this rap beef? Because I mean, think about it, from Pac and Biggie, we've been having rappers get killed, but like now, because a lot of this shit plays out on social media.
Yeah, because you could say something, like right now you got an audience, so basically everybody at a show on social media. You get on Instagram, you on the show, and somebody say something to you on this show in front of everybody at the show. It's like you're forced, or you feel this pressure so it becomes like a,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Like some
who
peer
gonna
pressure
who
shit.
gonna back down?
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
So you don't want to back down, and he don't want to back down either. So then it just turned. And then the fans they want to see it. They want to see you shoot each other and fight and like.
And
you
the
know
thing
what I
that
mean?
the thing that these young niggas got to understand, and I'm sure you see it too. What they'll do is the fans play a big part in a lot of this bullshit because they share shit and they screen record, they do all this shit, right? They'll be the first ones to call a nigga a bitch. Oh, he a bitch. Oh, they'll hype it up. But the minute that you called that nigga a bitch and then he turned around and did something, then they start calling you stupid.
Yeah, you stupid.
Then you
Oh,
dumb.
stupid.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean? So it's like the youngins, they gotta see that, dog, it's a trap.
Hurry up,
Like,
you can't pay attention to social media. You can't let that be your driving force in life. Like, don't base your life off of what you see on social media. You still got to put that phone down, cut off that app, and pay rent every month.
deal
Like, you
with
know what I
real
mean?
life.
You got to deal
Hell yeah.
with the world. Like, you looking at people you looking at somebody's life, and you want that for yourself, but you don't know what it took to have that life. Like, you don't know what they going. A lot of these people, you see a nigga in a high-rise apartment driving a Benz and going to restaurants every night, but you don't know this nigga probably squatting in a high-rise. The nigga
Right.
Benz, that's probably his
Real
baby
talk.
mama shit.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
always
yeah.
in it because she at work all day. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, it's easy to put on a facade
Yep.
on social media,
Yep.
and then you got all these people that's looking and they trying to take notes of what other things, you know what I mean? They looking at what other people are doing in their life and trying to figure out their own life.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? It's a lot of people, like you see these rappers, like you see a rapper, he got a big diamond chain on, but you don't know that just because he's somebody, the jeweler gonna give him this on credit, and you just gotta, you know what I
Yep.
mean? You
Yeah.
might only gave him $3,000,
Real
but
talk.
you trying to keep up with the rapper, you finna go out and really spend 50,000 and your hard trap dollars on this chain.
Real
And this
talk.
rapper ain't even did it. Like, you know what I
Dog,
mean?
real
It's
talk, man. Listen, I'm glad you said that, bro. And I don't know if it's a thing because, you know, you and I are on the inside and we're out here in LA, you know what I mean? And this the entertainment capital. I be telling a lot of young cats, especially from my city, you know, they believe the marketing of the shit.
exactly.
It's like, nigga, do you know that, nigga, for one, them man-made diamonds he had on, you know what I'm saying? Or that's somebody like the jeweler let him borrow that shit. Like that nigga got a whole stylist.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And you trying to break yourself to keep up with
with
the
him.
marketing,
Like,
with
this
the
nigga
image.
got a whole Gucci fit on.
Yeah.
Somebody let him borrow that
Somebody-
outfit. He gotta
yeah.
take that outfit back after the show.
Fucking right.
Like,
you know,
what I mean?
you know he
Like,
had a
shit,
stylist.
yeah.
He paid probably $250 that went and got that shit, and they gonna take that
Yeah,
back.
we got wardrobe racks back there. They all got the tags on them.
You see what I'm saying?
You feel me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like,
And
bro,
you try to tell these young cats, but that's the thing, bro. Like, you think, why do you think this generation, you know, like you said, you could receive game? I could too. That was just our generation. Why you think it's hard for them to be receptive to the game? You know what I'm saying?
because it's all off the visual, social media. They see everybody else. It's like, if you, like, basically niggas don't want to hear nothing if you ain't rich. If you ain't rich right now, these niggas ain't trying to hear shit. Like, you can't even tell a nigga nothing. Like, niggas ain't reset. Like, you gotta have, niggas only respect people that got more money than them. Bro. Like, people aren't receptive to game. People are receptive to money. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I take it
girls,
even farther than that,
girls
bro.
don't even want to, like, girls don't, like, you don't even gotta have, like, the first thing, a girl don't give a fuck what type of, like, send me a cash app. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she just want a cash app. Like, she don't give a fuck. You can have a girl, whatever, they don't give a fuck no more. Just send me a cash app. They want a cash app. Like, you got bitches asking for cash app. What the fuck you got a cash app in your bio for? Like, I'm gonna just give you some money because you cute. Oh yeah, you got fat ass. Here go $100. Like, get the fuck out of here. This shit is like, but like, it's just social media got everybody
Yeah, fucked
just
up.
fucked up, and
Yeah.
it's just all this facades, and
Yep.
everybody, like,
Yep.
you got girls acting like they just out here fucking just diva city, like, but
Hell
you just
yeah.
spent your whole EDD on all outfits. Now you really broke his shit like that, but you got all these outfits so you can look cute every day, but you really broke his shit. It's just all a facade. Like,
Yeah,
you know?
I know chicks that look like they be moving around and doing shit, but they won't never show the motherfucker
The
that
home
flew 'em
life,
out.
like,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
like,
It's
who
like,
flew you
nigga,
out? Like,
yeah.
or you don't know.
It's like,
who
bitch,
flew
you
him out.
on that, what's that website, the sugar daddy shit? Like, you had a whole 72-year-old motherfucker fly you out, you know,
Exactly.
and they taking pictures, making it seem like,
Acting
you
like
know,
they just doing it big.
Yeah.
Like, no, yo,
got 1 million followers and broke his
nah,
shit.
you got to go suck them old saggy balls tonight. Pause. You finna be hitting them balls when you get off the plane.
In this excuse me, in this social media era, what's the craziest thing you seen? You being an influencer.
The craziest thing
Yeah.
I see is these new. I keep seeing these new dudes, like the dude who be running around with Young Miami from the City Girls. This fucking dude, like the nigga's a boy with a fade and a beard, but the nigga got his eyelashes and his ass done with nails, and it's just like, it's fucking me. like I'm like, how you got a fucking fade and a beard with a big butt? Like, pause. Like, this shit is just like, that's like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I just like, that shit is the fucking.
You think
then
social
you got a crippled. It's like another dude.
I
he's
seen
like
that.
crippled, like,
What is
bro,
that? That's a dude?
bro. Yes.
I didn't know what the fuck that was.
Bro, exactly. Like, this
Yeah.
shit is like, it's starting to fuck
Yeah,
me up. I'm like,
I
what the
seen that.
fuck?
It's a motherfucker twisted. It's like, I'm sorry, was that me?
This is the show to get you canceled.
Yeah, we gonna get canceled like a bitch. But I know what you saying. The twisted motherfucker.
yeah.
I didn't know what. I didn't know what that was.
Like, bro.
I thought the picture was photoshopped. Like,
And then you got another one in a wheelchair. He like a paraplegic. Like, what the fuck is he like, bro? Oh my God. That shit, like, it's just crazy. You said the craziest thing. Like,
man, hey, social media is creating monsters, bro.
bro. Then you got Lil Pump out here. He just so fascinated with getting his toes and his nails done.
I saw
all of a
that.
sudden.
Yeah.
Lil Yachty, he started painting his nails. Now he got a nail polish line.
Who's the one that
For
put
real?
the diamond in a fucking?
Fucking Uzi Vert. This fool got a $24 million diamond put in his forehead. Like, it's just crazy. I see the craziest things on social
Well,
media.
social media creating monsters for
Yeah,
real.
for real.
And then what you think about the Lil Nas X? You ain't getting none of them Air Maxes.
No way.
They red.
With the
I
blood in
don't
them?
care. I'm not
They
getting
red.
that.
With the actual vial of blood in
I'm
them or
not
whatever?
getting that shit.
What'd you think when you seen that shit?
Embarrassing.
Really? Yeah. I ain't watch it. I
Seen a young little black boy just twerking for the devil. Like, it's just like, bro, like it's just like the image of the black man is starting to be turned soft and
emasculated.
yeah, like just
Yeah.
emasculated,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just completely.
Yeah.
And it's like, but it's like people love to see that, like because you tired of seeing us be strong. Like
Yeah.
you looking forward to seeing us be weak, so you celebrate that. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I noticed a shift in that, like a lot of times, especially because I'm 6'3", 235, and I'm as alpha as they come. But I start seeing that because the whole narrative of the emasculation, just sometimes my presence be too much for motherfuckers. I walk
Exactly.
in because they not used to seeing a alpha, you know what I mean? I walk in and motherfuckers getting scared and you can't say shit, too much bass in your voice, and motherfuckers, get offended and they get, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
What you think you think it's a conspiracy or you think that's just the
I
world just being decadent and just going to hell?
I think
like that?
that's the direction that society is, that they're trying to, you know what I mean? That's the direction that they trying to push the culture. Like they see, you know what I mean? It like yeah, basically like the image they want to see of the black man is the zesty black man popping his ass for the devil. Like, you know what I mean? That's what they don't want to see. You know what I mean? Like if you just look at most of the rappers, like even the gangster rappers that come out with a gangster song, next give them 2 videos, this nigga got a stylist, and next thing you know, he dressed like French Montana. Like it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, no, everything is zesty. Like, all right, that's gangster, but we need you a bit more zesty. Like, you know what I mean?
So let me ask you this. Do you think it's zesty because they want them to act zesty, or is it just these niggas are wearing high fashion?
I think it's both. They want it zesty, and these niggas know what Hollywood wants. So and you willing to do that. Like you willing to be zesty for Hollywood. Like, you know what I mean?
So now that we talking about the new motherfuckers, so who's your top 5 of the new school?
Right now, I would say
you
Lil
fuck with?
Baby.
Yeah,
Lil Baby for sure. He been putting it down. Drake for sure.
for sure.
Drake. Who else really doing their thing that I could say? Moneybag doing his thing.
Oh man, that nigga super dope.
Moneybagg been doing
He
that.
definitely in my top 5.
He been doing his thing. Moneybag. Money Man.
Money Man, yeah.
I fuck with
he
Money
cool.
Man. Money Man.
He from
dope.
Atlanta, huh?
Yeah, I think Savannah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he dope though. I've been fucking with him lately. Pooh Shiesty dope.
Yeah.
I'm checking him out.
Yep.
Dirk starting to get dope. Like Dirk was trash to me at first. Like his older shit was kind of like trash. He was good for a song here and there, but like a lot of his new shit been hitting lately.
Yeah,
like,
Dirk
you know
is
what I mean?
dope.
He's starting to come with it. That's about it, just off the top of my head.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I agree. I think Drake.
Pop Smoke was dope.
Yeah, Pop Smoke.
He was dope.
Yep. I say Drake, Moneybagg Yo, Young Boy. I like Ride Wave.
Rod Wave got a few songs I fuck with.
And Moray. You up on Moray?
Nah.
Yeah, he from I think North Carolina.
He dope.
Yeah, he got that Quicksand song.
I ain't heard it.
Yeah, it's dope. You gotta check him out.
It's a lot of dudes though, like they got. But we was talking about rap as far as rap, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's yeah, that's about it for the news.
Speaking of Pop Smoke, you see that the details of his of his shit just came
15-year-old.
out. Yeah. You see that shit?
Yeah, but I feel like it was like I don't know. Did they really need to report on that? Like, yeah, I think like the family dealing with enough already, and like they probably trying to deal and get past that. I don't think like it was just necessary to release those details. He was killed by a 15-year-old.
Yeah.
It's like, who cares how old he was? Like,
Yeah.
nigga, just do your thing. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I mean,
But you know, you being from out here and me being out here almost 20 years, a lot of motherfuckers, I tell people, man, you got to be careful coming out here. People be thinking just because they in the Hollywood hills and shit that it don't go out. You're not safe.
Nigga,
Like
other niggas got
LA,
money, too.
LA is like a network. Like you got to understand, a lot of the niggas that get down and they still connected, they got bitches that work in hotels. They got, you know what I'm saying? Like you come out here and really get fucked off.
yo, a lot of the
times.
times, a lot of people don't even realize, like, a lot of time you in these places with security, but the security is the niggas lining you up some of the time. Like, niggas, it be the security. Like, nigga, you sitting in you sitting in whatever nightclub and you think you good. Like, nigga, security guard that's getting paid $150 for the night are easily line your ass up.
Hell
too.
yeah,
Like, you know?
yeah. I remember when they got Jazzy Faye at the Beverly Center. You know what I'm saying? So you know, a nigga got robbed for his shit in the Beverly Center.
Yeah, niggas will catch you, man. Niggas is thirsty out
Yeah,
here.
niggas.
Is wood.
I tell
Niggas is
motherfuckers
constant.
all the time, man.
You walking through the mall with 100,000 worth of jewelry, you know, niggas see you like that's Jazzy Faye. Like, nigga gonna get on you.
They
like,
get you. They get on you in the mall. They get on you where you at. On
Fuck,
site.
you walking around with 150,000 on your neck. Like niggas is willing to risk it all for that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What you think the uptick? I mean, I know you from LA, but I'm assuming it's in LA and Compton. But the uptick in violence, like with the youngsters in the streets. What you think that's attributed to?
I don't think it's an uptick. I feel like it always been going on. It been violent. Like, you know what I mean? It been violent. I think now we just got social media and I think we hearing about it more now.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like, you know, before the news only reported on certain things and you only hear certain things, but now we have social media. So now we a lot more directly connected to
in real time too.
To other places in real time. So, you know what I mean? It just seems like, but really, it always been going on. Niggas been the murder capitals and, you know what I mean? We more informed now.
Yeah. What you think about this crypto shit? You got you some cryptocurrency?
Not yet, but I definitely been looking at it and I've been like, you know what I'm saying, researching it a bit and just like, you know what I mean, talking to people and, you know what I mean? I'm definitely like, it's definitely in my near future to like, you know what I mean, invest a few spare dollars into it.
So now that you a brand, I mean, you know, you done built yourself up now. I mean, you smoke a lot of weed. You thought about coming out with your own strain?
I've been trying to do it for the longest. I actually did at one point, but the business just ended up not working out. Like, you know what I mean? So we end up like canning that. But it's definitely like, you know what I mean, in my horizon, like for sure. Like,
You get booked for shit out of town a lot?
not so much now because of the code since
And
COVID.
before that?
Before I was, hell yeah, I was moving around a lot. Hell yeah.
So they
hell
book you to like what you do when you go out?
just like maybe just a walkthrough or something, or nigga might want a feature, or nigga might want me to just come to a party. Like, you know what I mean? Some people just want me to just be there. Like,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And motherfuckers, they'll pay you to do that?
Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up. So you
People pay like people that want promotion. People want their clothing line
for
out
sure.
there. Like you know what I mean. Some people want to. You know what I mean. It's a lot of ways to make money when you got a platform like mine. And you know what I mean. It's 100 ways to get paid.
Yeah. So you and Vlad, y'all done developed a cool little relationship.
Yeah, we cool. Yeah.
What's up on Vlad? Because a lot of people especially black folks, they talk shit about Vlad. Like what and you being a street cat. I mean,
I honestly think like.
What you think that come from?
Jealousy.
Really?
I think people just jealous that a white dude can get up there and make himself start $1 million company, a multi-million-dollar company off of black struggle, and none of you blacks did it. You know what I mean? So I kind of think like it's just getting to the point like where people like been jealous and they looking for any excuse to just. You know what I mean? To keep people don't want to see. Nobody want to see you win. People don't want to see. Like you know what I mean? Like once you start winning, they'll act like they're happy, but they didn't want to see you win. Like even if it looked like I was about to win, you wouldn't have helped me. Like you know what I mean? Like if somebody know I'm standing in a position to score the winning shot, you're not gonna pass me the ball though. You're gonna take the winning shot yourself. Like you know what I mean? But once you see me take the shot and I've already won, now you want to celebrate me and like, oh yeah, like he's winning. Like yeah. But you wouldn't. You know what I mean? If it was up to you, I would have never won. Like you know what I mean? So it's like you just gotta like know, like nigga, like I'm doing what I'm doing, and like nigga, if you. Like, you know what I mean? I like Coi Leray. Coi Leray got a little song out right now. And she like, she off to better things.
Yeah.
Like she said something about she only want people around that's gonna make me elevate, like, or people that's gonna make me better, like, you know what I mean? And it's like,
I mean, me personally, I never seen it. I mean, unless it's something I'm missing, bro. I never seen the culture vulture thing that they try to put on Vlad. I always enjoy this platform because at the end of the day, in my opinion, and I mean, I could be wrong, but I just felt like he had a platform and he invite artists and brands on there. And I mean, he's more of a journalistic type dude. So if he asks you a question, I mean, you don't have to answer it. Yeah, you answer it appropriately.
That's what I'm saying. But it's just, that's what I'm saying. People is just jealousy. Like people are just haters because it's a white dude who built a multi-million-dollar platform off of talking to black people about their struggle. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like, I think people are just jealous of that. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, I'm from NorCal though, and Vlad was in the streets with Mac Dre's camp, like 15, 16
Yeah,
years
like
ago.
Vlad is from the Bay.
Yeah. I mean, but he was doing like the street DVDs. in the Bay.
Way back when. Like he just said it the other day in our last interview. We just was talking about that. Like,
I mean, he's actually grew up in the culture, so it's
that's
not
what I'm
like that's why I never understood the hate with him because you know what I mean. Like he's from the culture, he grew up on the culture, so he's not necessarily like just because he's white that don't mean nothing. But he's not an outsider like that's over here that don't even know about the culture that came in and seen a spot.
It's just because he's white and he majority of it. That's all it. Like I see. It's nothing else. Like it's nothing. Like what are you mad about? Like it's because Vlad is white and he's so big in the black community. As far as like, you know what I mean? He has one of the biggest platforms in the culture. So naturally, it's just the hate. You're gonna have the haters that don't want to see him in his position, that don't want to see him win. So they're going to say whatever they can to try to, like, you know what I mean?
Man, at the end of the day, man, shout out to Vlad. Like, I've always dug his platform.
Yeah, that's my boy.
I ain't no hater, you know what I mean? We don't do that over here.
I'm not a hater at all. That's all. I always felt like he was very informative. I always appreciated the way he digs into the story and gets the details and gets the, you know what I mean?
You have to respect that part of it, you know what I'm saying?
I always appreciated this platform, man. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like you being on this platform, you a regular, do you feel like that has, you gained something from that, your notoriety and all your
I definitely gained some more notoriety and I definitely think like a lot of people get to see a different side of me on Vlad, like, cause like when I'm on the internet or I'm on Instagram Live and I'm talking shit, you get one side of Boskoe. Yeah. But then when I'm on Vlad and I'm talking to this intelligent white guy and on a huge platform, it's like a bit more, you get that other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You get to show the other side of yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
more sensible side of me.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to bring you on here because I was able. Yeah, I seen that like on the internet when you on IG. You know what I mean?
You know, cause
like,
we having a good time, we clowning, we entertaining, we you know what I mean? But it's a bit more serious when we get to Vlad. It's a bit more like, you know what I mean? It's you know what I mean? So it's like you get to see that.
That's dope.
Side,
that's dope. That's dope. Speaking of Coi Leray, like what you think about with her, like going through what she going through with her daddy, you know, in the media. Like
she not really going through nothing.
No, she was. Her and Benzino was going. I mean, they done patched it up since then. But I'm saying,
I mean that's Hollywood for you, like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like she probably like that's their personal issue. Who don't? Everybody has some kind of issue with their parents at some point.
But I'm saying putting that shit, you know, playing it out in social media. You know
I mean, I think it's good for publicity. You know what I mean? For them, like it's good publicity.
Yeah.
Like,
would you ever let any of your personal shit spill over to social media?
I mean, I have like
really,
like yeah, like.
No, I'm saying like baby mamas, old ladies.
Nah, I don't do all that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
see, it's different when it's you going back and forth with another.
See, before I used to do it all the time. Like I was going through breakups with my baby mamas, and I used to like but like now it's just tasteless to me.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
You know what I mean? It's tasteless.
I agree.
It's like,
yeah, because family shit and personal shit.
It's personal shit. Like who are these people? Why we gotta hash out our personal business for the internet to see? Like I hate when something personal happens and somebody jumps on Facebook and goes into a rant.
I hate that shit.
But these fucking like you don't even know these people. Like why like
I always hate when motherfuckers get on Facebook or any social media and cry. I be wondering, like, did they rehearse that?
That shit is
did they
annoying.
time it? Like, you know what I'm saying?
That shit is annoying. Like, people put too much into social media. Like, it's cool to share certain things with followers. And, you know what I mean? You kind of, like, build a relationship with because it's social media. And you kind of, like, build a relationship. It's a lot of people I've been in touch with, I met on social media. And they've been following me from Twitter and Facebook. And, like, you know what I mean? We kind of, like, so you meet a lot of people. And, you know, you share things. And you kind of, like, get some insight from people. But as far as like just like hashing out your personal business on Instagram and Facebook, it's kind of corny to
me. Yeah, super corny. So I mean, so what you got coming up in the future, bro? What you got going on
right now? Like in the near future, I'm definitely working on the podcast thing.
Yeah,
I'm definitely trying to get this strain thing, this marijuana strain. Definitely looking forward to the next fight. Like I definitely got to get Daz in there, like either Daz or Gilly or both.
What we need to do, because I might can help you with that. What we need to do to get them niggas in there, and then I'll train you, my nigga. I'll help you get in shape.
I got a trainer though, but yeah, I do need some.
He trained you for the
fight.
I
train some more. Yeah, exactly.
You think you'll ever go the way Jake Paul or whatever and just start fighting people? Just like
that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm leaning towards. Like I got the first one out the way. Now we got 2 more contenders.
Would you fight Jake Paul?
Hell yeah. That's the fucking bag right there. He like the new Jake Paul is like they preparing him to be the cash cow for Triller. Like he's basically
but he could fight too though.
No, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He's like the Mayweather. He's the Triller Fight Club cash cow. Like he's the, you know what I mean? His shit gonna be big draw, big money fights. Like he's the champ over there. So you know what I mean? They basically competing with Showtime and HBO and UFC.
His numbers he did numbers though.
Exactly.
So I was working at it.
But some of that shit was us too though. Like see people like don't try to just give it all to Jake Paul because them pay-per-view, like a lot of that shit came from our hype too. Like, you know what I mean? Not taking nothing from him or nobody else, but
when you say our hype, who? You talking about you and
me and Ganzo fight too. Cause we was on the undercard, so we put a lot of hype, you know what I mean? Like a lot of them pay-per-viewers was there to see us too. Like, you know what I mean? So they like, you know, shout out to him and what he do, but don't take nothing away from what I do either. Like, you know what I mean?
Would you and Ganzo, would you rematch with Ganzo?
Definitely. If the
As you talked about it?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah?
Yeah, the bag, right? You know, he feel like of course he feel like, because you know Snoop called it a draw.
Yeah.
I say I won. He said he won. You know what I mean? But
I seen it. Both of you niggas was finna fall out.
Yeah. Shit, nigga, I'm tired of shit. Nigga, I smoke it. Like, see, we not boxers, though. I'm not a professional.
Oh, I know what it take. Hell
so
yeah.
I was smoking and drinking. You know me, I'm smoking and drinking up until right before the fight, nigga.
I was impressed because I would have been done the first round.
You see what I'm saying?
I'd have been
Like,
over that bitch like, call that shit.
nigga was tired.
I'd have been like the nigga in Rocky, throw in the towel.
People don't understand, like, a lot of people,
Nah,
like,
get it.
because I went in there feeling like, in the street fight, I'm feeling like, I'm finna knock this nigga out.
Yeah.
But once you get in there and you feel that,
You got them gloves on,
And the whole
and then the
just-
lights, and then your nerves.
bro, like,
nerves
that
and
shit is
all
a
that.
whole different thing, bro. And it wasn't nothing like how I thought it was gonna be. Like,
Yeah. Y'all did how many rounds? Was it 3?
it was 3 2-minute rounds.
2 minutes. Yeah. Y'all just did 2 minutes. Yeah.
And that's what I'm
But that
saying.
shit
It wasn't
feel like
even,
10 when
like
you in
really
that shit.
the professional fight be 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Right? 3
Yeah.
minutes,
And they do 12 rounds.
12 3-minute rounds.
Yeah.
That shit is like, man.
All right. So yeah. So you got the strain of weed coming. You know what I
Definitely
mean?
working on the strain.
Yeah. And you trying to line up the fights.
Trying to line up the fights, and definitely we're trying to do more with the building the platform. With the, you know what I mean? We're trying to encourage other rappers and others, you know what I mean? Trying to basically just start a whole movement. Try to do our part as far as like being the inspiration for niggas to at least consider
Putting the guns down.
putting the guns down,
Yeah.
picking the gloves up if
Yeah.
you really got an issue
Real
like
talk.
that. Like, you know what I mean?
Nah, that's dope.
Just as far as like being a man, like that's something that's like, it's like bread in this with being a man. Like, it's just part of being a man. You gonna fight, you gonna squabble, like. But I think with social media, it made people so scared to take a L. Like, you know what I mean? Like back in the day, you didn't care if you took a L. Like back in the day, like you fight, fuck it, if I lose, I lose. But now, you know what I mean? The first thing niggas want to pull out their cameras and,
Yep.
you know what I mean? So it make niggas like, you know what I mean? Niggas are scared to take a loss now, and it's like niggas refuse to take a loss now. So it's like, you know
And the
what I
killing
mean?
part about it is they don't understand is they take a loss. Because now you killed a nigga and you go to jail, you
go to
lost your whole
jail.
life.
Double
not just
loss.
a fight.
It's a double
Yeah, it's a
loss.
double loss.
It's
You
a
didn't even,
double loss.
you could have just lost, hell, you could have went, got your shit up and came back and tried to get another win. Try to get a
You
win.
could've just been a man and
Yeah.
holler at a nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't even gotta fight. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, like,
Yeah.
be a man and
Communication.
admit when you wrong. Communication is key,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
Yep.
sometimes you don't gotta be a fight.
Yeah.
Like,
Conflict
sometimes, like,
resolution.
nigga, I could make just, you know what I mean? Nigga say you was wrong. Fuck it. You know what? I was wrong. I
Yeah.
apologize, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes, like, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nothing
bro.
wrong with that, bro.
Don't make you less of a man. Like, you gotta know how to avoid bad situations in life. Like, anybody could pick up a gun and kill somebody. Like, it's not nothing, but it take a different character to be able to talk and come to resolutions with your mouthpiece, and like, you know what I mean? It take a different type of man. Like, some niggas, they don't got that gift of gab, or they don't have the words that it take to go in there and make something like that happen.
Right.
Like, so, you know what I mean? Me, I was blessed. Like, I'm a gifted speaker. Like, you know what I mean? I was like one of them people, like, I'm not afraid to, like, you know what I mean? If I gotta holler at a nigga, I'm gonna holler at him.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm not afraid to.
Especially if it ain't about nothing.
Yeah, especially if it ain't about
Yeah.
nothing. It's like, bro, I ain't finna go kill this nigga over this. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like, nigga, like,
I always say conversation rule the nation. Sometimes it just be misunderstandings that you don't even know were there, you know, and all it take is just, man, let me holler.
sometimes it don't even be. Sometimes it just be some nothing.
Yeah.
And just all it took was a phone
Yeah.
call. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Where instead of jumping in a car with a loaded firearm,
Yep.
risking my freedom to come shoot at you and take your life. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, how much is that is like, how long we gonna keep doing the same shit?
Right, right,
what I mean?
right. Now that's dope, bro. I mean, I respect and appreciate that whole position and the platform and what you trying to do, you know, with your, basically with the, what's the name of it? The boxing thing that y'all doing?
We went with gloves up, guns down.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think moving forward, we might end up changing the name.
Okay.
And coming with a different name for it.
Is that something you doing in partnership with Snoop and them?
Well, actually, me and Ganzo and
Okay.
Snoop. Yeah,
Okay.
me, Ganzo, Snoop. Like,
Okay.
we got something in the works
Yeah.
we're trying to do. But honestly, we might end up changing the name. But for right now,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
But
Just
but the initiative is the initiative.
the initiative
Yeah.
is the gloves up, guns
Yeah,
down.
nah, that's dope, bro. Keep doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, man, I appreciate you coming on the show, bro. Let's
Man,
build
like I
from
said,
here.
man, pleasure meeting you, brother.
Yeah,
Pleasure
likewise,
meeting you.
brother. You know, we've been watching you. You know what I'm saying? I like your movement. You know, like you were saying, like we want to normalize motherfuckers, you know, just being able to communicate, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And same thing, I want to normalize telling motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, good job, I see you, you know, keep doing what you're doing, giving you your flowers while you're here.
You feel me? I never been no hater. Like,
Yeah.
so you know what I mean? I just the same way that I don't have a problem telling you, nigga, that song was trash.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem telling you, nigga, that song was hard. Like,
Yeah.
it ain't no, you know what I
Right.
mean? Just
Right.
because I told you your song was trash before, that don't mean on the next one, I'm gonna have a problem telling you, you know what I mean? The next one might be hard as fuck. And
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you the same way. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have a problem giving you your flowers. Just like I don't have a problem putting shit on your foot.
Yeah, nah, that's real shit, bro. So we gonna try to make that Daz shit happen. I think that'll be a good one.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, it ain't gonna be a meal
He
Daz.
definitely ain't getting no million. Exactly. That nigga ain't getting no million. But
You know what I'm
we
saying?
gonna put something together.
Yeah, but I appreciate you, brother. Thank
Yes,
you
sir.
for coming
Yes, sir.
through, man. Hey, this is always a home for you too, brother.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate it.
All right,
Appreciate
salute.
it. Definitely.